Okay, we're practicing our 90-90 hip external rotation, our complete stretch series here to increase range of motion and build the strength and capacity to support that new range of motion. Okay? When we talk about external rotation of the hip, if we lay down, bring your knee up, and your knee stays stable, boom. It's the ability to rotate that foot inward, okay? Which is going to all relate to the outside of the hip there. So we're going to talk about how to release that and make it much better range of motion. So we're going to go right leg in front first. We're going to set up our 90-90 position, which means I'm going to square my hips out as much as I can. My lead leg is going to come straight out and then create a perfect 90-degree across. My back leg is coming straight off the hip and creating a 90-degree across. Okay? So that my front shin, my back thigh, they're parallel, and then vice versa, my front thigh, back shin, they're running parallel, okay? From this position, we're going to try to square it out. So try to think about your back hip, in this case is my left hip, rolls forward slightly to help me get a little bit more upright, okay? This might be a tricky position for you to handle. If you feel tremendous cramp or pinch going on here in your hip or into your low back, this is where you're going to take a small pad and we're going to sit on it to elevate that front hip a little bit, okay? And that's going to make it less challenging for you to get into this position, okay? So your choice. I'm going to go without it, but if you need to, that position is there. Okay. From here, we're going to do our passive stretch first. So we are going to think about keeping that head, shoulders, and butt in a straight line. We do not want to roll, and we are going to bring our belly forward towards that front calf. Hands are just here to support us, and we're going to be here. We'll go another 90 seconds hanging out here. Giving yourself a chance to relax. Big breaths. As we exhale, we feel that core turn on. And as we're able to bring our belly button closer and closer here, what we're looking for is the back and side of this front leg, okay? Is going to be where that stretch is going to be, okay? Breathe and continue to come forward. If you're somebody who's very mobile, so you don't feel much of a stretch and you're able to get far, even further than me, but you lack the strength and stability, that's where the next two pieces are going to come in. So just hang on, let's hang out here, and we'll be there. We'll start that in about 45 seconds. Focus on your breathing. As you relax more, see if you can get yourself a little bit deeper into the position. We got about 20 more seconds here. So after this, we are going to begin putting some pressure into this. We're going to keep our front knee down on the ground. It is not going to get pulled up. And we are going to think about our right foot pressing down through the floor as if I was trying to scoop underneath the floor and get it underneath this knee here, okay? We're going to do that with 3 different holds. The first hold, we're going to go with like 30 to 40% power. Second one we'll do about 50%. Third one we'll do about 60 to 70%. Okay? Each one will be about 10 seconds. We're going to get ready for that first one. So you're here, you're in the deepest part of your range of motion that you can get passively. We're going to keep that right knee pinned to the floor. And I'm going to think about driving this foot down through the floor. Okay, we're going to do that in 3, 2, 1. Begin pressing. We got 10 seconds here, pressing 30 to 40% power. We're still keeping the knee down. We're pressing the foot down. You should feel that kind of glute and bottom side of that leg wake up a little bit for 3, 2, 1. And then relax. See if you could just shimmy a little bit deeper. We're going 2 more times. So take a breath. Start building a little bit more tension in your back and your abs. Your hands are stable. If you can support yourself here, please do so. If not, allow those hands to help with the balance. And begin pressing that foot down, about 50% power. That foot is driving through the ground for 3, 2, 1. Relax into it a hair more. One more time, 60 to 70% power, okay? Get set and begin. Drive that through the ground. My knee is staying down. I should really be using a lot of tension right now. Press, press, press. Boom, and relax, release into it right there. Okay. Now that we got a little bit deeper range of motion and we got that hip a little bit more active in this range of motion, we need to hit the save button. So here's how we're gonna do it. I want you to keep this front leg right where it is. We're gonna let that back leg straighten out, okay? My right arm here is gonna come down onto my elbow, almost as if I'm trying to set up for a bad side plank here, okay? My arm position here, press into the ground, make sure that the whole side of your body becomes active. You'll see I'm not letting my hips collapse here. I'm pressing down so I have a nice straight line through my body, an active core position. And then we're gonna go 3 times, keeping that knee down. We are going to now pull that foot to the ceiling, okay? So get in your position and pull, right? Try to pick that knee up, or that foot up, sorry. Pull, 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 and release, okay? Now if you were able to get pretty far like that, then I want you to place a block, boom, so that we're hanging out kind of as far as we could, and then we're gonna try to pull off of there, right? That way we know we're really forcing it, okay? From here, that knee stays into the ground, and pull that foot again, pull. Pick it up off that block, keep pulling, other hand is supported, and release. If you were able to get pretty high, you could always turn that block over. Okay, it's gonna be pretty tricky for me to get it off this, right? Keep that core stable, and let's try one more time. Ready? Go. Pull. Pull. I got it off. Let's hold it. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Boom. Take a breath as you hang out in this position for just a second. And then release that block or whatever you have and shake it out, okay? Boom. All right, that is, like I said, is to improve this position here. Boom, okay? Much further already, okay? We're gonna go on to the other side now, okay? Again, we're doing this in real time. This is how long it should take to do this really well, okay? We're gonna do the left leg. So my left leg is coming straight out, line across. Now it's my right leg behind, feels a little bit worked, okay? Coming straight out and across. Might feel a little bit different from side to side. So if you need that pad or yoga block to prop up your butt and allow you to not get that pinch on this side, it will help you get deeper into this position, and it is perfectly okay to do so, okay? We're gonna hang out here another 90 seconds. Just paying attention to our breathing. Thinking about that back hip, which is now my right hip, coming forward so that my hips are square. Parallel position here, parallel position here. Keep breathing as you get deeper into the position, okay? We're bringing that belly forward. Now if you feel good and you can take that block out, for those of you that have it, take that block out. And then as you feel better and better, we're still trying to bring that belly button closer and closer to that shin. So your range of motion is going to dictate how far you go, okay? It's also very common to feel like you're better on one side than on the other. That's totally fine. Be here about 30 seconds more, and then we're going to go into our presses. The knee will stay down. The foot is trying to scoop down and under. 3 holds, 10 seconds a pop. First one, 30 to 40% power. Second one, 50%. Third one, 60 to 70%. Okay? If you have the ability to balance yourself without your hands helping, I want you to start making your fists and creating your tension. If you need that support of the hands, bring them down, but I still want core tension, lat tension. The rest of your body is locked in. And we're going to start our first press, okay? Foot into the ground, going in 3, 2, 1. Drive that foot through the ground. Feel that hip turn on, 30 to 40% power. Don't forget to breathe for 3, 2, 1, and relax. If you can get a little bit deeper, right? Think about pulling yourself deeper into the position. Okay. Let's do it again. We're going in 3, 2, 1. About 50% power now, okay? That knee stays down. That foot is driving through the floor. Drive down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Think about pulling yourself back into it a little bit deeper. We're going to go one more time, about 60 to 70% power. And begin. Drive down with that foot. Make that glute light up. See if it feels a little different from the other side. It's okay. Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. And relax. Settle into that stretch a little bit deeper. And breathe and hold there. Okay? We'll hold here for a few seconds, and then we're going to hit that save button again. Okay? So we're going to leave that leg where it is. We're going to extend that bottom leg. Okay? We're going to come down onto that elbow, so we have that side plank position, right? My knee is still right off from that hip. Let's not let it sag down during our movement here. Keep it up here. Pressure into the ground here. Find that support. My hips are going to stay square. If you're able to very easily get that up, go ahead and put your foot on that block. Okay? And then we're going to pull that foot off that block 3 times, 10 seconds a pop. Get set, and go. Start pulling it up. Hold it high off that block or off the floor if that's where you are. Keep pulling for 3, 2, 1. Release. If you were able to really clear that block, make it harder on yourself. Okay, let's challenge it. Find that support in the core. Get set and pull. Pull it off that block. Keep holding it here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little release. One more time. Reset your position. Make sure you're not cheating. Last time. Pull, pull, pull. Keep going. Stable core. Keep pulling. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay. Relax that position. If you want to lay on your back, give yourself a little bit of check. See if you did, boom, increase range of motion prior to doing that versus after. You should definitely see an improvement, okay? And over time, that will get greater and greater and greater, okay? That is our hip external rotation. Took us about 10 minutes. Go ahead and relax or move on to the next one that you're doing today.